Welcome to YLC, a young leaders committee that promotes and grows youth leadership that ensures the future leaders lead from today by educating and inspiring them to soar higher and higher.
You are welcome to YLC, the outfit designed for aspiring young leaders. This is a series on psychological warfare. The things that can affect your morale, the things that can affect your emotions and your attitude, and consequently cause despair, discouragement, or depression. These are the things we are handling. The first session we looked at rated low. Second session we say rate yourself high, but be realistic. Now we want to look at reach for the peak unfailingly. Reach for the peak. Reach for the peak. Low rating has its own way of discouraging leaders and workers. Note, however, that some individuals have used low rating to ascend great heights in life. It's basically who you are, who you want to be, and conducting your life accordingly. There are some people who receive low rating and rate themselves low and seal their height. There are others who take low rating and flip it around and say, well, I've been rated low, I'm going to prove my mettle. And they worked harder and proved their worth. And there are others who were media, who found themselves between, neither here nor there. Want to say it's a matter of your personality and your perception in principle. One of my secondary school teachers was right when he said, in every situation in life, blame yourself first before you blame others. It should be after that you will be fair or right to point the accusing finger at another person. The wisdom there is that it is easier to effect changes from your own angle than effect changes in some other person's angle. When you point the accusing finger at somebody, you're expecting the person to change, and you don't have control over that life, but you have control over yourself. At least greater control over yourself. So we advise you, know the peak in your organization. Do you? Know what is at stake and set your own target. We have said this before. That can help you to contribute significantly to the corporate stake. Thereafter, keep your eyes on the peak. Keep your eyes on the peak. To boost your zeal, also keep in mind some other people who have made it to the top and the route they took. You may need to read. You may need to browse the internet. You may need to talk with people. Positively focus on their success story. Much more than on their challenges. But please take note of their challenges, because challenges can and really determine the extent of success. Know the right and formal way to the peak in the organization where you work. Know the career routes and elevators in the organization where you are. Some young people act out of presumption. This is what it is. No, find out the reality in your own context. It may not be the same in the previous place where you worked. Please find out what is the current state where you are. While you have the liberty to devise and utilize your own strategy to the peak, don't completely jettison the organizational procedure. Dovetail your approach to that of the system eventually. For your performance to be recognized and accepted, you have to do that. Otherwise, you may achieve targets, but outside the methodology prescribed and upheld by that organization, and somebody can hop on it and rate you low. Know how to grow your courage, enthusiasm, and determination. Discover the elements that help people grow theirs. Know how to engage and utilize your courage. You need courage in every organization you are. Courage is the quality of life that enables you to go on against huge challenges. Discover and adopt those that can keep you on as you strive towards the peak. Discover and adopt those that can keep you going on as you strive towards the peak. Find out other means and ways to reach the peak. This means that there are usually other ways to the peak. Whichever route, avoid illegal routes, avoid illegal methodologies. Our hero adopted his own way, hence his success. Yes, sometimes you may have to carve out your own way, but ensure you dovetail it into the system's procedure. Read, interact with other people, and devise ways and means to rise above your peers. There are many things and shortcuts you must avoid. Avoid them. Not all shortcuts are wrong. Not all that works is right. Keep sound moral track, because credibility and character will eventually matter. Be yourself in as much as that works for you. Generally, understand who and what you are and effect the necessary changes. Your peak is novel, so you must also be new in your disposition. What we mean by this is that the place you are targeting is a place where you have not reached, and it requires a disposition, it requires a particular attitude. You must begin now to learn that. This is because higher and better peak demands a new and transformed leader who can fit the new level squarely. See you at the next episode. Take advantage of our personal coaching offer to post your comments and make requests below or via our email. Thank you.